Hello, nerds, and welcome to Four Nerds Gaming. You're on with Happy Bandit, and this is my third attempt at the hardcore hunt for the Ender Dragon, which I have dubbed Dragon Hunt 3 The Dragoning. And as you can see, it's set to hardcore. I was tempted to go find a really good seed so that I'd have all sorts of exciting things happen when I start. But then I thought, no, that would just water down the challenge. And so, as you can see, it is blank. It has been left blank for a random seed. So we're going to hit done, and I'm going to hit create new world, and it's going to start lagging. The frame rate drops to, now it's down to 4 frames a second. 5, 6, 8, 14. Yay, there it goes. All right, it's still not very good. It's only at 14. I have been dropped in, looks to be a taiga. Pigs. Oh, no, it's a mega taiga. Nice. All right, well, pigs, that's good. Get some food right away. I'm going to do a quick kind of Mr. Pig, do you have some problems? Would you like to talk to somebody about it? You know what? I'm going to help this pig out. He may not like what's going to happen, but it's going to happen. It's a spruce, but it's a 2x2. That is odd. I thought only the dark oak went 2x2. I heard a dog. If you've been watching this series, you'll know I had a couple of dogs on my first attempt, and one of them I think got blown up, if I remember right. And the other one mysteriously died in a mine shaft. I'm still not sure what happened. But anyway. You know what? Let's do... Meow. Okay, we do that. Let's just... Boom. Okay. We'll make it an axe. That'll make this go a little quicker. And then we'll get to work. So, I was trying to come up with some sort of interesting thing to talk about, especially during the first part of this, because you sitting here watching me cut down this tree, I'm sure is painfully boring. So, I'm always trying to come up with interesting things to talk about. And I don't have a lot of luck. But I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty good right now about this channel, the state of this channel, and where it's going. Some of you may know, and yes, this is Four Nerds Gaming. All four of us, this is all four of our channels. But this was kind of my baby. I had the idea, I got the stuff, and this is something I really wanted to do. And so, oh, there you are, pig. Oops. Okay. I should have more than enough wood to last me forever. So we'll just... wonder, are there any pork chop? No way that pig lived. Is that dog in the... Crazy animals. Okay, oh, there's a pork chop. Okay. I was like, there's no way that thing could have lived. But anyway, we've been kind of branching out a little bit and talking with other content producers, I guess would be the the term. And, we're hoping to be able to do some collaborations with some people and just constantly work to add new and interesting content on this channel. And, one thing we're going to do this whether anybody's watching or not. And I mean, that's pretty evident. We've been doing this for 2 years, almost. Be 2 years in March. I don't remember if it's the early March or end of March, but whatever. We're getting close to 400 videos. But, I think I looked last, we had like 9,000, 9,500 channel views, something like that. Which, when you divide it out over 400 videos, isn't really a lot. I mean, I'm not going to be, look, we're not doing anything that original, which, I'm fully aware of. So, we're not going to draw a huge audience. And so, I mean, this has really been something that we've just been doing for ourselves. But we're very happy to anybody who has, decided to take some of this journey with us. And we look forward to many, 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 many more videos to come. How am I doing on food? I think it's probably about good. I don't have a clue where my crafting table is. I need. Oh, there went my swad. Did I get rid of you? I'm sure you can probably hear that train. We have trains come through here all the time. In fact, I was over here last night. I had stopped by to talk to Keelan and the wife for just a little bit. And, I'm going to need to cook these pork chops pretty quick. Which means I'm going to need some coal. I might just make some charcoal if I can't find anything here pretty quick. But, I'd come over here to talk to them about all this stuff, and then I started to head home, and the lights on the train track came on right as I got to the tracks, and that'll just stop your heart. I mean, I know they come down way before the train actually gets there, but man, it was a little scary. Well, there's food and trees everywhere, which is great. But I've got all I need now, so I need to. All right, we're gonna start digging. Well, let me go over there and see if. I think, is that coal? No. Okay. Well, maybe. Yep. All right. Excuse me. Ooh, that was cutting it a little close there on that hunger bar. Because I certainly don't want to die from starvation. That's just embarrassing. So let's go with that and that. Let's get some of this coal and stone and cook us up some pork chops. Well, I know where the fun is going to start. So let me get this, and one interesting little thing that I can think about is how much I hate deer. And this is not just like, oh yeah, I hate deer. No, I freaking hate deer. And if you are a hunter More power to you. Um, you know, thin the herd. My job has me out driving around at night a lot. And these fluffy tailed mother farmers think they can just run out in front of me anytime they want. I've already totaled a car uh, about 2 years ago doing this job. I hit a deer when I was in college. My mom hit a deer when I was in high school, and I've had numerous encounters, near misses, or is it near hit, close call, whatever the proper term is. Let's just pretend I said that. And I'm just constantly having to keep an eye out for these things, and it's just frustrating. So, but I do have a couple of one funny story about a deer, and it happened when I was in high school. I was on it's called competitive speech. We would do things like, um, there were little monologues that you could do, or um, it's kind of like a acting competition of sorts, but there was a wide variety of categories. That's where, whether it's reading poetry or performing a scene by yourself or with a partner, whether it be funny or serious or whatever. I've got to get some pork chops. All right, let's eat these things. Nom, 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 nom. I won't continue to do that, but anyway. So we were at the time I lived in a teeny tiny little town in Oklahoma, and we had a meet in Oklahoma City, and so we had to leave real early. Um, we left like 5 in the morning or something like that to get there. And on the way there, we had to take this little road that went kind of, it was, I don't know if, I guess it was like a farm to market road, I guess is the term. But, and this, I'll tell another story after this one, but weird things happen on this road. Oh, crap. Okay. And that is why I need a swad. Oh, crap. Please don't creep up on me while I'm doing this, creepers. Okay. Um. Anyway, so we are going down this road, and teacher's driving, obviously, and my friend Nick is in the passenger seat. Another friend is asleep in the row in front of me. I'm sitting the third row, and then a couple more friends are in the back, sort of dozing as we go. And so everybody's trying to either sleep or help pass the time and whatnot. And all of a sudden, Nick yells, "Deer!" And we hear this thud and like this scraping down the side of the van. We get out, or we don't get out. We stop, and the teacher sort of turns the van around a bit so we can try and see and make sure the road's clear and whatnot. Because a live deer in the road is as dangerous, or a dead deer in the road is as dangerous as a live deer, because they still pose quite a threat to vehicles. And anyway, but we see this thing lying in the road, Okay, for a second I thought that was a piece of wood. I was like, is that a mine shaft? But no, it's not. Um, and so we see this thing lying in the road, and we're like, what is that? And so we start kind of approaching it slowly because we don't know where this deer is. We don't want it to run back out. And we realize that's a leg. There's a leg of a deer laying in the middle of the road. And so it is pitch black. There are no lights on this road. It was a dark night, and so there's nothing we could have done, and so we figured we just go on into the next little town that we were headed to, and call somebody from there. One of my friends who was with us, his dad was the game warden for the county, and so we figured call him, he'd take care of it. So as we're turning around, the lights hit down in the ditch where there's a three-legged deer attempting to stand up. Saying it now, it sounds kind of morbid. It was funny at the time. Anyway, so we're headed to the next town, and we see there's like a farm or ranch or something that has an entrance. And so we oh crap. Sorry. Nope, don't. Ha ha ha. Victory is mine. And so we stop there, and Nick gets out and goes and asks the person in the pickup that's sitting there. He says, "Excuse me, sir, do you have a big gun?" To this day, I don't know why he said that. But again, it was funny at the time. There we go. I'm a little more organized. One of the reasons I panicked is because my sword was not on hotkey 1 where it's supposed to be. So, anyway, so we get into the next town. There's a payphone. Literally, that's the only thing there. And, but there is a little light around the building where this payphone is. And so Joe, he goes and calls his dad, who's the game warden. And we get out and sort of assess the damage. And it really wasn't too bad. But there was this big scuff mark the entire driver's side of the vehicle from where the antlers had scraped down the side. And then you get to the bumper. And the bumper of this van, ow. Ooh. The bumper of this van kind of stuck out a little bit. It kind of made sort of like a hook on just past the sides. And so, and there's evidence to support this theory. But it appears that what had happened was that the deer's shoulder, I guess. Wherever the leg met the body, whatever you want to call that, had gotten snagged right there, and it just pulled it right out. Because there is blood and fur and all sorts of gunk on there. But again, we have stuff to do. We have this competition we have to be at. It was a fairly important one, I think, if I remember right. I know it was one of the last ones before the regional meet, and I think there were people who still needed to qualify for the regional meet in their event. And so it was important that we got there and did good. But so we get there, we do our thing, and then we're going to eat afterwards. And none of us had really considered the implications of driving around a major city with, you know, animal parts stuck to our vehicle. And so we're stopped at a light, and I look over, and there's these two ladies in the car next to us, and they're just sort of sitting there. All of a sudden, they look over and just freak out because this vehicle has got blood and hair and whatnot on it. It was quite funny. I wonder if that guy were to drop a bow. I don't think he probably did, but I'm gonna go check anyway. So that was pretty funny. Um, but this was not the first weird incident we had happen on that road. The year before, we were headed to something. I don't remember it. Pretty sure it was a different group, different extracurricular group. And no bow. Okay. We were headed down there, and all of a sudden the van just dies. I mean, completely. And like I said before, this road is pitch black at night, which it was, or early morning. And one of the girls just could not take it. She jumps out of the van as soon as it stops and is just freaking out and using words that you're not supposed to use in front of teachers. The the ironic thing is that it was the superintendent's daughter, and so I can only imagine that he got a full report when we got back. But yeah, it was weird and we had just been talking about something when maybe aliens related or something like that, as kids are wont to do